Hello. Happy Saturday. So, I'm not in the middle of any games right now. As I've started to do for tradition, I'm going to pop up a randomizer and just have a little bit of side content fun. Today I wanted to do another seed of Secret of Mana randomizer. Because it just adds so much decent quality of life and general fun, even if you just do it the way that's the vanilla game. Like, there are modes that randomize things a bit better, but... Oh, that is some hair. We've got weapons, magic, weapon orbs, weapon stats, randomized, as well as enemies. So, a very pink sword. Hello. We've got a Karnak, apparently. I would say, would you please stop summoning, but don't mind a little extra experience at the start. Nice. So enemies are placed on a per slot basis, so these all have the same stats and drops as a Rabite for every place that would have a Rabite in vanilla. can buy any quantity of things that you want, up to 7 instead of 4. Well, that was very easy. I'm glad to have Gigas out of the way in a slot like Mantis Ant. Sorb. Excuse me, kid. Trying to be kicked out here. I'm banned from Podos. No, early shapeshifters is dangerous. Their whole gimmick is they can create copies that are any enemy in the game. Gemma, you're supposed to close the door on the way out. Oh, I've been captured by Dark Knights. And they're having a little bit of a problem. Those are cute colors. Not sure why that whole cutscene goes uninterrupted, but you know. Well, that's a fine how do you do. At least poison has been severely slowed down. Not a particularly eventful trip out so far. But I have found a bunch of things I would rather not find in more dangerous places, so that's a plus. For some reason I thought the elbow pads were the first one, even though I know better. It's not really anything to write home about, but you know. At this point, you don't say no to experience, really. Defense, yeah. I know words. For some reason, the enemies in the flower slot, or the flower, never mind. For some reason, the enemies in the mushroom slot have a bit more HP than I'm used to. Not by much, it's like, I'm used to 60 being enough, but 60 is not killing them. What are you non-random slimes doing here? One of the good QOLs is whenever you have buffs or debuffs, you can physically see them. When you have multiple, it slowly cycles between the sets of glows. So apparently, whenever an event sets the music, it'll set it to the vanilla track. It's fine. It's not fine. Green drops at green drop slot. Because they're kind of the worst. Whatever, I'm going this way. Well, that's enough of those for me. Tried to get a clean clear of a stack, and of course one of them evaded one of the hits, so therefore welcome to infinite drops. The Dark Knight was trying to activate the switch. Gotta hit it like that. Well, that is a Sacred of Mana town theme, but not the right one for here. Hello. The main character rolled with basically the vanilla palette except the hair. I guess you'd say it's more of a strawberry palette. Right, let's look at Octo Watts. Still a little weaker, but it's sword, so you have to keep its level up on the main character. X-Peak is fine. At least not Legend of Mana X-Peak. Which is, conversely, a problem. Yep, that didn't take long at all. You also are basically vanilla, but a little darker hair. Sprite's fine, mostly. Actually, I forgot. I need to get Sprite armor, which is going to be a crater for the entirety of the next area. A living, breathing crater. Well, not so sure about the living, breathing part, but you know. I think you already have the Rabite cap. Yes. Well, okay then. Dingus Plus. I love the sound of that instrument so much. I'm not even sure how to really describe it. Ah, worms. Right, that's where you go after button. hello. Thank you for the resub. Oh dear. So, those still do the same ailment as the enemy whose slot they're replacing, is the eye enemies. And they can single target Moogle people, but now that they're zombies, they do a giant, like, poison breath that can Moogle instead. How are you doing today? Well, hopefully it's been alright for you. Speaking of going alright, I'm going away from those. I've been getting a lot of early splitters, and that's okay, because it means I'm not getting them in much more dangerous slots later on. I don't remember if I had said so already, but don't be surprised if I end up a bit quiet in general tonight, because I'm not quite as energetic as I would like to be. Tried multiple times to take a nap today to be a bit more awake and aware, but it hasn't really done much for me. Yes, has indeed been. Wishing it wasn't, but wishing isn't gonna make it so. Speaking of wishing... Get back up, dingus. Well, eventually they stopped queuing hits on me. It wasn't as soon as I would like, but you know. At least we didn't have any more deaths. Things are going to turn around a whole lot once I get my hands on some magic, because one of the most like gameplay impacting QOL features, aside from faster or more experience and faster skill ups, is whenever you level up, it refills not just your HP but also your MP. So you just generally end up a lot more empowered to cast various things just for the sake of building up and generally doing damage safely through dungeons. I don't actually want to cap out on those at Nico prices, but you could use some more in case things go poorly on the boss. But what if I don't? No chairs for me, thanks. Or goblin chairs. Excuse me? Thank you. Okay. Thought that might have been a chest room, but no such luck. Alright, so what are we fighting here today? Oh, hi. Well, this is indeed not going fantastic. Okay. Cleaned up when she started just spamming Dispel for some reason. Despite not even having any spells to put on yet. Hey, cool. No money. Thank you. Oh, hi. We're supposed to be inside Alice, and a little later. So far the bosses haven't been much, but that's just because they have the stats of the vanilla ones while I'm ahead of the level curve. Anyway, what's my first element? Huh. Yes, indeed. That's nice. Starting out with healing is a rare treat. Sorry, chair's a little creaky today. Let's see. What are you wearing for armor? You could use quite an upgrade. Especially given your performance on that boss back there. for is... What I'm looking for is outside and back at the other town, so I guess I need to. She is just gonna keep splatting the further I go without... Because it's a big bump up to get her Kung Fu dress. I do rather wish I had the sprinting from Secret of Evermore. It's limited in some ways, but you do get to change direction while you're... Okay, now we can get back out there and happily go. Hello. How are you doing today? You know, I wonder if this is the only mana game with no potos in it. Thus making it basically the worst. Hello. And yeah, that's a shame. Hopefully, hopefully you can find some outlets to relax. Hopefully not, client-shaped. Yeah, there's a lot of really good quality of life in this. Not pictured here is receiving the elements in random order. So it's a fantastic sprite. Among the things we have access to, as far as QOL is concerned, generally a bunch of bug fixes to make things a little less clunky, particularly in the sound department. It still happens sometimes, but the original sounds would overload the music processor like all the time, and you'd just lose channels constantly. but one of the most prevalent things is you can target enemies with magic while they're off-screen. Your allies can go off-screen and will zip to you if they get too far away, like you saw. And when you level up, you recover HP as well as MP. So you're empowered to do a lot more casting, which I should be doing. One of the other nice things they've done is when you get buffs or debuffs, it actually shows a glow over your sprite of the appropriate, well, a thematic color. So you can much more quickly see without having to rely on just messages that could be clogged up in a queue of exactly when things are applied and wear off. One of my absolute favorite things in the entire thing is the speed up spell from Gnome's Magic, which no idea when I'm gonna get that. It actually speeds up the rate that the bar fills up. So once you have high levels of it, you can just pound out attacks like nobody's business. Oh, Rabbites have random colors. It's supposed to randomize the characters' palettes, but two of them look almost vanilla. The main character just has slightly more pink hair, and the sprite just has slightly darker hair. You also get either double or triple experience and money, and weapon skills and magic skills go up 4 times faster. So you can actually get weapons and magic capped without having to sit there for hours just going through loads of MP. Poison also ticks slower and does less damage overall over its duration. But especially early game, too much poison at the wrong times can be actually super deadly. Oh, there's Jin. They cut out a lot of text and just basically tell you where the game wants you to go next, which is good. We kind of have, but it was in one of the least visible indie scenes, particularly now that I believe it's gone. It was the Xbox Live indie market. There was actually a pretty neat Mana ripoff on there. I don't remember the name at all. I just remember it was more themed of you being a Dark Lord. And it was highly mana mechanics. That's literally all I remember. Because yeah, personally, even though a lot of the aspects of how they dealt with the engine of this game were a little less than spectacular, the concept of the engine is still really good, and with some work to make it faster flowing, it could have been great to just fully focus the series' core engine on. Most notably being how long it takes the bar to fill, just wasting a lot of time between actions, and how much actions can get clogged in the course of having a bunch of hits queue up or spells go off and stuff like that. And just the fact that it eventually just becomes a game of spamming spells and sitting in menus all the time and like, a lot of the criticisms I have of the Secret of Mana engine are actually addressed by this randomizer. That's why I like it so much. Mostly once you get the speed up spell, you don't have to spend nearly as much time waiting to recharge. It does still kind of become sitting in menus spamming spells a lot, and it's actually encouraged further by getting the MP refills you do, but that's okay. Yeah, I still love most of it, despite the faults it does have. Dawn of Mana can still go away forever, but other than that, it's mostly a good series. Like, the majority of the games are fine, but a little clunky. There aren't really a lot that you can just say, this is unanimously just really, really good experience. But there's only one that, like, actually completely is not good. And that is Dawn of Mana. You can live, mostly because you're gonna make my sprite not live. Okay, saved him from the brink. You ever seen a thicker string in your life? You could chain down a blimp with that thing. Do you have no AI set? Are you just set to go hide? You have entirely too much physical defense, which means you might just be Tomato Man. The way this does the randomization is it just it swaps around individual monsters by their slot in game, and not like per location or anything. So it's like every Tomato Man is now a bat. Every whatever this used to be is now a dino fish. It also keeps not only all the stats and HP and stuff, but also the inflicted ailments of whatever that slot could inflict. Oh, hi. Let me just use Luna and deal magic damage with Luna, because that's possible. Yeah, I was about to use a walnut to speed this up, and then it walls itself. Up with all the bursting. Okay, there we go. That's the explosion I want to see. I'd say that was considerably worse than the wall for that spot. Oh, another thing that's absolutely fantastic. They added an autosave in a 4th slot. So if you game over, you lose the progress you had on that one screen. Yeah, they removed a lot of the plot and just said, go here next. There's one part in particular where I guess they considered it obvious enough what you're expected to do that the text for what to do next is, go do the thing. Now for the best character in the game. Who may or may not actually show up due to rescripting. You didn't... Okay, so you don't regain MP from boss kills. Just level ups. Fortunately, this boss slot seems to have, like, no magic power. Oh, that's bad. Somebody seems to be out of MP already. Oh, one other thing they did is, you remember how these Gigas fights, they always, like, turn into a bunch of orbs and fly around for like 30 seconds? They just removed that. Yes. We are destroying Santa Claus. Boy, I wish I had NP. Boy, I wish the sprite would attack. There you go. What is with this thing not taking hits from anything but my level zeros? There we go. That was slow. It does if you have Earth Magic. Because of the speed up spell, that speeds up the bar fill rate by an amount based on its the level of the cast. It used to just be hit and evade rate, but they actually made it worthwhile. Hello. Also, the weapons are random and upgraded in a random order. Let's see. Any interesting properties on the ones I have? Agility and can both. Great Axe, that's really great. Agi and Ice. Strength and Stun. Agility and Stone. There's a lot of referential stuff in the new ones they added. Short bow, shorter than the long bow. And something from Chrono Trigger. It's all tasteful, at least. One of the random swords is named Big Chungus, though. Which may or may not be considered tasteful. But I like it. They have a lot of weird ones too, like Lord of the Rings weapons and stuff. Alright, Water Palace me. Now we canonize it. Oh, my first axe was a Gryffindor axe or something. So they just have a whole bunch of random stuff in there. Oh, that time. Ugh. That's not good. Both the palette issues and the, one-shot. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, thank you to stop having enough MP to cast. Please. There we go. That was a lot harder, but less time-consuming than the last boss, at least. Don't forget to close the door on your way out. Or close the stairs, I guess. You kinda just trapped a Gemma there forever, but that's fine. Am I going down if I'm going to the Photos Cannon? Yeah. Good to not have to, like, unstick them anytime they get, you know, to the like, quarter edge of the screen. A little late bit here. I don't really know much about if there's any port differences, but it's probably fine. Pumpkin. Go on, Pumpkin. Yeah. They also did a lot of, like, little things to make some of the unintuitive expectations a bit smoother to figure out. Like, at the start of Emilia's campaign, there's a bit where you have to hide from some guards, and if you don't, it just game overs you, cut back to title screen. But in this version, they actually show the lockers you have to hide in, because the first time they pop up, they just put you in one in scene, so you don't have to worry too much about that. We have ducks. I haven't touched it much at all, so I don't want to talk too much about the new stuff or the like New Game Plus type stuff, because I know you can carry things over, which makes going into a few scenario absolutely free if you do it, but chocolate. Okay, so I guess this isn't the time where you're supposed to do this. I need to go back and talk to some Moogles and... Nope, nope, we got it. Yep, for all I know, the Switch version is probably fine. I haven't heard anything about if it's significantly different or better or worse. Actually, as far as some of the other Saga remasters, the Switch versions have typically been, if not perfect parity, then a little better. Because I know that Romancing Saga 2 Remaster has a lot of issues on PC that weren't there on Switch. Zodiac Spear. I got that once. It wasn't engaging or interesting to have gotten, but I did. Quill Cap, always gotta have those. Yeah, they let you hold up to 7 items, and you can buy them in bulk, which is a great touch as well. I don't want to buy 7 walnuts and burn all my money, though. Alright, well, have a nice night. I hope you have a nice day tomorrow. You can kind of escape this song if you overload the sound channels enough. Well, it's good to have gotten out of the way anyway. They also made running not consume your stamina, but you still have to have full stamina to do it. Yeah, I wish the others got a bit more randomized, but yeah, the percent meter whenever you attack. Well, can't do that yet. I know that all of these orbs are also shuffled to match, like, what order you got, whichever one. Like, I know Dryad's gonna be the third one, because this requires the third element in the original. And so on. Where did I skip to get to the, place where you actually get Jin? That's just past the village thing, right? That must be somewhere else. I'm just missing an exit then. I like how it doesn't pick the same music every time. Every time you go to a certain area, it'll give you different stuff. Yeah, twice in a row even. Please don't super murder me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, much like any randomizer where they shuffle bosses by keeping the stats of the original boss's slot, but adding the new identity and AI to it, you can still get some serious whammies, which is what happened with the vampire. Apparently that slot had really high magic power, but probably didn't really utilize it much in the original. Okay, here we go. Robot. I'm gonna analyze and see if I have something that's effective. Sure don't. What is barring you from casting right now? There we go. Just start spending these barriers. The Lucid Barrier takes a specific number of hits to break, and not, it's not just immunity for an amount of time. However, the boss does need to stop casting it for me to get through the barrier. Someday he will be out of MP, and I'll be able to finish it off. Yeah? Like, given that the max is 99, and this is a fairly expensive spell, you can't do this forever. Poison isn't. Confusion is only, like, partial technical control loss. No, that's about it. Tangled isn't too bad, I guess. This makes you slow. Snowman is no action, Engulf is no action, Petrify is no action. Oh, Mini lets you keep control. You can't use weapons. Let's give you something a little more conducive to what's going on. Hello, activate. Activate, please. Sprite, do attack. I'm about to be unconscious. Hey, damage. Wow. Do you believe in miracles? Ah. I was sure that I was at the point where he was out and I could just go in, but ugh. Well, at least I got one hit in. I was just debating whether or not I wanted to use an analyzer to see how far it was, but I only have 2 heals left. Hey, my attacks do connect sometimes. Alright, we did it. Hopefully no more whammy bosses. I've had like 3 of them so far. Like, all I need is non-Nico. Well, I just need a little more money to be able to buy walnuts without without super running out. I think I'm at now, but alright, Dryad time. Well, the issue there had nothing to do with hit detection, it was just accuracy RNG all the way. A lot of times when you think you're supposed to be hitting something and it's not working, it's not a hitbox issue, it's a bad accuracy roll, which accuracy RNG in action RPGs where you already have to line up your hits to do damage is not exactly super cool, but That was a very brief unconscious. Anyway, now we can move forward. Can't believe we're fighting flowers in the forest. This makes no sense. Ow. Alright, let's just get a move on and make it to, next town. More early game splitters is good. This means I don't have to deal with as many late game splitters. I don't expect to be able to one-shot this, because it is still the whole game, but I'm hoping to at least get to Flamey. Okay, thank you. I will go do the thing. Hopefully I get Luna soon, so I can just turn it back around on them and have Lucid Barrier up all the time. My sword is all the way up for now. Let's start working on something ranged. Javelin is the best weapon in the game. Sure hope Sage Jock isn't up to his old crazy schemes and inventions. That's alright. It's nice to see you though. Have ducks. The essential duck experience. Maybe. Okay, so the slimes are kimono birds, which explains their physical resistance. I also did some work to make the the whip grabbing a bit less wonky in that you can't accidentally whip the wrong direction to royally mess with the game. Usually not in your favor. Let's just go up here. Oh, Minotaur. I'll end it thus. Are they a bit different? See if I have any good weapon snark. Guess a Ragnarok online reference. Doom! Doubles as a medic. That's a Final Fantasy adventure thing. I mean, fair. Can I get cheap walnuts here? Can. Fantastic. I don't know why I'm buying all this stuff just before going to a new area, but... buying stuff you don't need and just to replace it shortly after is the RPG experience. What else are you going to do with the calculated amount of money they wanted you to have that I'm getting twice as much as? Alright, we're good to go now. And just remember where the nearest cannon is. Probably have to go all the way back to the forest. Which is fine. I really hope Gnome isn't like one of the last ones I get. Because the sooner you get speed up, the sooner life becomes infinitely better. Of course, there's a lot of elements you could say that about, like how much trouble I'd be in if I didn't have water already. The last time I did one, I didn't have access to cure water for the vast majority of the game. Neither of those are what I want. And I guess there must be a cannon closer to Matango. I don't remember where, but... Wait, I think I remember where. Maybe. Yep. what was it? There's a 6 specific chests in an early area that if you pick them up, they don't spawn later, and you can only get it from those chests later. Something like that. Here we go. Yeah, the Zodiac means isn't exactly fantastic either, but it's at least not perma-missable. Blue Tiger. As long as it's not Black Tiger. Heck yeah. Basically everything Zodiac Age fixed, it broke something else to make up for it. There's the first death. Ate my heal and I almost didn't notice. That would have been unfortunate. You still have no MP. Here we are. I need to remember to sleep more often, even if I'm full from a boss kill, because bosses don't recover MP like level ups do. Granted, both of my people with MP did just level up, but don't worry about that. Hey, cool. An entire new set of gear. Got very important armor. Well, it gets the job done. I'll have you know, I have both of them, and I didn't. It was a very frustrating tens of hours. I don't know. Uh-oh. Super bunny time. I don't have the moon pearl. I'm just gonna go. Well, don't have that. Glad to hear I'm getting Lumina soon, though. Oh, right. I have to go to Ice first and get the fourth spirit there, then come back here and finish this. I always forget the ordering of things out here. I don't know why they made this section like semi-open-ended, because you still have to do them in the right order. You just, also happen to waste your time if you choose wrong. Ugh. I can't go to the ends in this game without thinking about the really bad mobile remake. Like, it looks worse, it plays worse. They purposefully tried to keep in things that were not great about this version to begin with. And it has really annoying voice acting. Like, aggressively annoying. Every single innkeeper in the entire game has one voice line that they always say every time you want to sleep, and it's so annoying. And beyond that, they also added character banter scenes for whenever you sleep in an inn, where they talk about the latest thing that happened in the story. However, it keeps everyone you haven't seen yet in a queue, and just waits to play that one the next time you happen to sleep in an inn. So you can be near the end of the game, go to sleep, and they'll talk about, wow, Gaia's Navel, cool place, right? Replies have been there for a long while. Well, not a long while, but months, I think. Good boss music. Say in one place, you cat. Supposed to like be lazy and find some sunbeams to lie in. Like, what did we have for bad mobile remakes last decade? Final Fantasy 5, 6, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana. What else did they ruin around then? I guess you could count 3. Oh, is this the cursed save point? I'm not gonna try my luck with it possibly being the cursed save point. There's a save point that you can land at on Flamey, and because you didn't enter from any given transition, the game gets really confused about where you came from, and a lot of weird stuff starts happening. Also, I think I permanently messed with the pallets by leaving in the middle of a spell. Which is honestly their fault. Why is this duck spawning swords? I'm having a problem. It's how you do the old exploit where you can get unlimited sword orbs in a file. Where you save at the cursed save point, then you start a new game without with a soft reset. You get to where you kill the mantis ant to get the first sword orb, and then there might be something more to it, but you go back and load the other file, and you still have the sword orb. that allows you to get to natural level 9 sword. Don't trust you, chair. That goblin is birthing ducks. And those ducks might birth swords. I'm really glad I got this song in here, because I like it a lot. Why ninja? And down we go. One down. Time to go. Actually, I think it's one down, two to go. I think this is normally a room with three lizards in it. This one can go down the normal way. It does a lot of things. It changes the order you fight the bosses in. It changes the order you get the elements in. It replaces enemies with other enemies. It randomizes the stats of weapons, and when you get which orbs, it doubles the experience and money rate, so you can just play through it faster. And it quadruples the rate that you gain weapon skill and magic skill. Not the right Gigas. It stops the Gigases from splitting and wasting like 30 seconds at a time. It does just a ton of little things. One of the best things is once you eventually get Gnome, the speed up spell also increases the speed that the meter charges. Yeah, it cuts out a lot of the text and just kind of cuts to the point. Like, they usually just tell you what to do next. Like, once you bring Flamey back to Matango, it just says, alright, cool, now go do Kakura in Ice Country. And it's generally just a lot smoother and full of quality of life. And oh, another really important one is when you level up, it refills HP and NP. So you're empowered to do a lot more casting as you're going around, instead of feeling like you have to save it. I mean, I sort of am, and I'm sort of not, because I don't think they can really add much to that game with a remaster. Like, in honesty, I'm probably just gonna keep playing on emulator and not worrying about it. Yeah. I'm glad it's there. It means a lot more people are going to be able to play it, but personally, I have a file with way more hundreds of hours than I want to reinvest. Like, I'm kind of... It's very... I might end up getting it again, but one of the main things that I'm not sure about is... Well, okay, there's one thing they can do that can make me super interested that I don't think they're going to. And that's, if they'll let you, import characters from, like, your friends list or something through the, NPC second player file thing. Well, we're all on fire. Forever. Boy, am I glad for autosaves, which is another one of the best things that they added to this version. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even care much if they had online multiplayer or anything, but just being able to import somebody's character to use as your second player would be super cool. Alright, I'm out of here. I can guess what to use here, but I'm gonna check anyway. It's like, I can hack a memory card save file to get somebody's save onto somebody else's card, and two people emulating can share their other character's file to do that with, but I wouldn't be able to do that if it's not a supported part of the remaster. And this is the downfall of autosave. It doesn't know what music script to call. The game gets quiet on you. I mean, hey, it's not my fault. You're the one that got me in a permanent flame loop. Hello! How are you doing? I'm currently missing music because, okay, here we go. I had to load an autosave into a place where it didn't really know what kind of music to call. Alright, what's gonna work on the face? Luna. No, this is the just vanilla game version. Like, it's still the entire normal game, but you fight bosses in random places and enemies' roles are swapped. It makes it a little longer than most other types you can do through this, but I don't mind it. Because he just wasn't feeling it that time. And that's a wrap. Like, you can even not even randomize it and just do the vanilla game, but with all of the quality of life features and enhancements that this offers. Yeah. Yeah, they could use, like, something to make 4-Job Fiesta a little more accessible, but without just being, like, full-on, it's in speedrun mode now. Honestly, it's part of what I like about playing the GBA version standard and using a music restoration patch. Because it just plays a whole lot smoother and faster. Should get that chest. It's probably another orb. Nope, just cash. Next, I guess we're doing Empire stuff. I was thinking, I'm probably only going to go as far as getting Flamey tonight, which is after the entire Empire chapter. And I'll do the slightly more opened up final leg tomorrow. That's not to say I'll be done anytime soon, though, because that's quite a bit of content all at once. Is that one on the SNES version? Does it also have a built-in run? That's one of the main things that takes me to GBA. Right, I remember what they did with the whole part where you have to give a password here. It's amusing. This probably has a little more defense than the raccoon cap, but I don't know. It's a lot to invest right now, I think. I think we can keep the raccoon cap until I can't conscionably afford to lose that much defense anymore. Which I think is somewhere around Duck Helm and Dragon Helm. Anyway, let's go get that password. Oh. Well, okay then. Well. Hey, I got no money out of that. Awesome. I have to do everything myself. start working on my level 4 spells now, anyway. Some of the other cool features of this is you can leave characters behind and they'll warp to you if they fall too far off screen. And you can also target enemies that aren't on screen. Alright, this thing has to go. So, well, okay then. That's fine. Probably a little silly to like most people that are into randos, but I just like doing randos in ways where it's just playing the game again, but with stuff mixed up. Not like, you know, trying to speedrun it or find the most succinct way to solve the logic of the randomizer or anything like that. That's why I get self-conscious sometimes when I think about doing multi-world stuff with people. It's like, I'm responsible for other people having things to do frequently, and I'm also not exactly rushing things like probably anybody else involved. Yeah, I was glad to have done it, and it wasn't bad or anything, it's just... It's still... There's still a little twinge of anxiety there. Nope, still all up to date on weapons. Be an armor place somewhere though, right? Here we go. Let's see if any of that equipment lasted exactly one sewer trip. Yep. Basically all of it. This time I actually can't afford the better helmet anyway. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot about, you know, what could we do with a more modernized iteration of the kinds of mechanics in this game. And there's a lot, like... I think the first thing that needs to happen is the general pace of gameplay needs to be sped up. Like, I don't mind that you get one hit and then have to wait for a counter thing, but it does need to be faster than it is in this. I'm going somewhere with different music. Congratulations, me too. Eventually. The whole ring menu thing could easily be made real-time and probably handled with, like, analog sticks. Yeah. Like, ring menus in real time, spells aren't all cutscenes that freeze everything. Honestly, that is exactly the kind of thing that, sometime when circumstances are a bit different, that I would personally like to get into and maybe see about seeing through. like, hitting enemies wouldn't put them in a stunned state for 5 seconds. For one. Charging would probably go no higher than level 3. And, would generally charge a lot faster in general. I was thinking, like, the first level would be the slowest and the third level would be the fastest, because it's still tacking on a lot more total time that you have to spend, 1, not getting hit, and 2, not doing anything else. So the fact that, like, the difference between 1 and 2 is shorter and the difference between 2 and 3 is shorter still means that you're investing a lot more time in total. And it has to be uninterrupted. I'll be real with you. The Secret of Mana remake, the mobile port, it sucked. They had a lot of potential they could have done, but they kept a lot of things that needed to be fixed about the original game and broke more things that were fine before. Like, it is, even at worst, like, equal at worst, and there is a lot that could have been done to be better than we have here. Like, yeah, you have stuff like being able to attack diagonally, and that does add a lot of interest to things and makes certain weapons even better. But there's so much about the general game that they could have fixed, but they didn't. To add things like the in cutscenes, like every time you sleep in an inn, they talk about the next event in the game that they hadn't talked about yet. So you can be near the end of the game and you go to sleep at the inn and they're talking about Matango. Oh. Yeah, I guess if you went all the way trial style, that could be neat, but then it would just be a totally different game. Like, it wouldn't be Secret of Mana, but better. It would be an entirely new entity. Not to say it wouldn't be welcome or couldn't be good, but it's not the same as fixing the problems that were with this as it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really neat. Like, one of the main criticisms it always gets is that it's too easy, but I don't really agree with that being, like, a detriment in general. And I don't think it's... So, like, the main thing is it has a lot of quality of life, but it has so much that, like, the general danger of the fights isn't enough to exhaust the quality of life you have access to. But that is a criticism that they took, and they've already... I don't know if it's out yet, but they were talking about a big patch that would add a higher difficulty for people that want to be more challenged than the way it was and stuff like that. It's not really, it's not something you can equate to even similar games of its type, like any of the E7 engine games are generally the same kind of experience, but they aren't comparable. Oh dear, we're walling. I'm gonna break one eye, and then I'm gonna go for the center. I'm not gonna break both, because that's what makes it start moving. I don't remember, but I think this is the one that does the healing. And if I'm wrong, then I'll just let this one get revived and kill the other. Yeah, this is the final boss music. Whoop. That was a missed menu. It is, it's really great. The music in general in this game is something else. Alright, I think it's time to start the spam. That's what waste looks like. If you chain enough spells to damage cap, you've done too much. That's fine though. I think the main thing that draws me to the music in this game is it uses a pretty unique sound font. Like, there are certain instruments in this game that you just don't see anywhere else. And they're really neat and they're used really well. Elliot. Good night. It was nice to see you out here. And I hope you have a nice night. That is a perfect amount of spells. Oh yeah, get out of the wall. Okay, damage isn't working. Enough lasers will solve all your problems. I need to go back in, because I forgot to, get to the place where you can grab some extra orbs in here. But it's empty now, so it's free. The song sounds really good in this instrument set. Like, how do you describe that instrument? Oh, it's still going. Nice. Going inside would change it again. Watts was somewhere in here, right? Looks like a nope. However, we do have a nice fanfare to celebrate our victory in the ruins. Yeah, that happens. Playing FF3 technically happens. here he is. Alright. And on we go. I should sleep to make sure my MP is up. Not gonna fall for the trap I was just talking about earlier. Because leveling up restores your MP, but boss kills do not. Unfortunately. They ought to, because they're practically the same thing, but... so it goes. Oh no, we've been betrayed. This was quite a beefy healing slot. So, this might be an endurance run. Boy, am I glad for the low damage cap. Well, numbers cap. There we go. And we're healing for you. Fish, please. Up with all the stun locking. I'm gonna hope I can get both my... yeah, there we go. My casters leveled up so that they're nice and full for the next boss. I keep up. Literally Heckhound. Also, holy crap. I think it's time to get out of here. Not a fan of this scene. I got the level up I wanted at least, so I can safely run for my life. By safely, I mean ow. Stop. This place is big enough that I should have tried to squeeze out another level, but it's fine. I think we are almost there. Oh, it's another bat. Always treat your friend to a nice couple damage caps. Right, so it's right around the 4-hour mark, and I did just get the to the point I wanted to get tonight. So I'm going to find a town somewhere. And I'm gonna finish up for tonight here. I'll be back tomorrow to do the rest. The somewhat open-ended leg. Not here. Way. I get confused in these particular Empire towns a whole lot because they look so samey and their stuff are in like completely different places. Here we go. But yeah. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow to finish things out. And it should be neat. But anyway, as always, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's always nice to have that company. I hope to see you again next time. Have a nice evening, and take care. I don't really have anywhere to send people tonight, unfortunately. This happens sometimes.